Hi there, this is John Bishop, and I am here tonight in Seattle with my friend, Dr. Nancy Flournoy. He does wonderful LifeWave product webinars during the other Fridays of the month, the first and third, and then I'm doing kind of a business / distributor webinar on the second and fourth Fridays of the month. So we're going to try to keep that consistently, same time, 6 o'clock Pacific time, and on the same link. So thanks for joining tonight. So what I want to do is just kind of give a brief, this is actually going to be in 2 parts. So if you come next week, you'll see part 2. And if you can, bring a friend, and that's always nice too, to have a little, little bigger audience. So what I'm going to do is share my screen right now. Just tell me if you can see it.
Good.
Okay, good. And great. And so if everybody could, wouldn't mind if you're muted already, great. And if not, please mute and we'll start this. So this is what we're going to go through tonight. We're going to learn a few of these things that are listed here in the 2 parts that we'll be covering this Friday and next Friday. Getting started plan, marketing guidelines, enrolling customers, enrolling distributors, how to earn commissions, and a compensation plan. So this is all really important stuff if you want to share, not just share the LifeWave patches with people, but also to be able to kind of onboard them, whether they want to become a customer or a distributor. And a lot of this stuff you can find in a direct link, which is lifewavesuccesslibrary.com. I found this to be a really great resource. So if you want to copy that down and check that later, you can do that. So sorry, I skipped over one, so I'm gonna, my bad. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it does. I have to go back to the start slideshow. Sorry about that. Okay, so everybody sees that, right? So basically there's these 3 steps that I think are really important. First, step 1 is the LifeWave InTouch app, which I think is a very good tool for not just for learning a lot about this company and about the products, but also how to send videos and information or PDFs to people so that you can just introduce them to the company for the first time. So they have tutorials, and you can always practice this with your sponsor. And then the second step is what's called a BMO, or daily method of operation. Simply, we'll go into a little bit more detail later, but it's, you want to use the InTouch app, become familiar with that, offering a sample of the X39, X49 IceWave patches. You can actually get interest right away if you're able to actually get a sample into their hands. And then we have training and support. So we have these weekly Zooms, newsletters, and now I'm just going to go through that a little bit more step by step in detail. So the first one, we want to download the free LifeWave InTouch app. So as it says here, a free, powerful smartphone marketing system. Watch the short tutorials in the training section of the LifeWave InTouch app. Practice sharing, sending a video to your sponsor. Actually, that is to your prospect. Okay. Set up monthly subscription orders, and this ensures your bonus qualification as you're if you're possibly going to go into this as a business, then you'll be receiving commissions on the people that you bring in. And so this ensures, by getting what's called an auto ship or a monthly subscription, you qualify, and it also helps you so that you don't lose, or what they call flush, the volume that you've earned. So you don't want that to happen. So we just go to the App Store or Google Play and get that. And there's easy step-by-step instruction. And the great thing too, this comes in different languages: English, German, French, Italian, Danish, Spanish, Polish, and Thai, and there's more languages to come. So this is a really valuable tool when you're first joining LifeWave. And the second thing is you want to have an approach, which it's called a daily method of operation, or DMO. And it just doesn't even have to be daily. It can be every other day or whatever you want to do it. It's up to you. But basically, the people that have been doing this and being successful at it, we start with connect with people heart to heart before presenting anything to them. And then we want to pique their interest. Okay, so it's some of the things that we can say about LifeWave is it's a breakthrough in affordable stem cell technology. You can ask, are you open to a supplementary income opportunity? Would you like to share relevant X39 or X49 success stories? And this is just to get them kind of warmed up to it. You don't want to try to go too deep right away. If you're just meeting them, they're probably have never heard of LifeWave or phototherapy or X39 or anything like that. So the next thing is to send a video either through InTouch or there's plenty of videos on YouTube. You can find corporate videos and also videos by independent distributors that have put them up as well. And those, I've watched quite a few of those, and really just about all of them are really well done. And then for the app, you can get an alert. It'll inform you when they open it and watch the video. This is really, it's amazing how these things these new tools are coming into really supporting people. If you've been familiar with network marketing before, a few years ago, they didn't have anything like this. And I think it's really great. It really helps people. And then you want to follow up, of course, and you want to take appropriate action after they watch the video. So what questions do you have for me? I like to say, okay, you watched the video. Instead of saying, what did you think? Another way to say it is, what did you like about what you saw in the video? Okay. And I find that I get a pretty clear response when I ask that question. And then you can send it. They might say, well, I'd like to see a little more in-depth video. Then you can send them that. Sometimes there's a full presentation. Another way, if you're not familiar with it, it's called a three-way call. You can actually do that from the InTouch app as well. Set that up, or just do it on your phone and just call the person up, and then you can just add your sponsor, or we say your upline, to the call. And this is just not to explain a whole lot. Again, it's just to kind of introduce yourself to the person who may have, it might be the person who directly sponsored you, or a mentor. And this can really help. And this can give you a little bit more of a support system. Okay. And then, of course, enrolling. We're going to go into that in the second part, really how to enroll customers. Some of you already know, or distributors. So you can come into this company. You don't have to share it with anybody. That's fine. We're not about that. We really want people to really get the full benefit of the patches, and that's the main point. But for a lot of us who might be interested in making a secondary income, we certainly want to give you the training that you need, to be able to do that. So moving on to step 3. So you want to plug into the trainings and communications. So these are the things to remember. You're in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay. If the person thought enough about you that they wanted to introduce you to these patches, and they've had a good result, that's where it starts. But you also have, people that have been in the business for years. My mentor has been in since the very beginning, Mr. Eddie Endo, and he's really helped me out. He's a big support to me finding out more about what LifeWave's about, and then I can share it better with other people. And then you want to schedule a meeting with your upline sponsor or mentor really right away, because if you're excited about it, whatever your excitement level is, if it's at least on a scale of 1 to 10, if it's between 5 and 10, you're probably pretty anxious about it. And so a good thing to do would be to schedule a meeting. And then that doesn't have to be long. Again, that's just an introductory. But then after that, you want to connect with weekly webinars like this one, events. LifeWave has a business builders group on Facebook. If you're on social media, if you like to do that, that's fine. It's not totally necessary, but a lot of people do that. And then to register for weekly corporate, I really suggest this one, corporate newsletter from your back office. You can just go to the resources tab and make sure that you're getting that new information. Sometimes they have great promotions. You can save money on the patches. And so you don't want to miss that. And then attending LifeWave Connect product and business webinars every other Wednesday. These are the corporate ones. So if make sure that you're getting that email from LifeWave there. If you're not, you can call the company and say, I'd like to be on that email list so that I can know when those webinars are coming up. And these often have the CEO, David Schmidt, who's giving the webinar with a wonderful lady named Emily Hollingshead. And I really recommend, I go to those almost every time. And then there's a LifeWaveHealthYouTube.com link. And this is really good. It has the replays and educational videos that the company has done, and there's a lot of them. So this is recommended. Okay, so, and we want to learn a little bit more. We're learning things gradually, but just for today, I'm going to go over a few more points, and then I'm going to open it up for some Q&A. So the first thing, explore your personal LifeWave website and back office. Before I really started sharing it with other people, I would start my day and I would just really go through just about every single thing that I could find on their clinical studies, on the patches, you know, what the marketing materials were, things like that. I was just searching for anything that I thought could be useful. So basically you have a replicated website. When you go when you log in, you log in as lifewave.com/ and then whatever your username is, and then you go directly to that, and it'll prompt you to enter your country, and it's just a couple of clicks, and then you'll be in. And so your personal website, this is your personal website for sharing with others who want to order products, maybe not become a distributor, just become a retail customer or a preferred customer, or become a distributor. And then what you want to do back there too is explore all the policies and important information that you have there in your back office. And then next, if you want to really jumpstart your business, I like to recommend these points. Set up a monthly auto ship or maintenance kit, order to ensure bonus qualification again, and prevent volume from flushing, or disappearing. Sometimes if you just miss it, if you call them, sometimes they'll give you kind of a grace one, but that's an important thing to kind of watch, because you need to kind of be active with a minimum of one patch that you're ordering in a 30-day period. And so you want to at least make sure that you're active and knowing when your next order is coming. And you can go into your back office and you'll see a little thing, your next order is coming up. So in order to reach the first rank of manager in LifeWave, I've attained that rank so far. There's actually six levels of ranks in this company, but the first one is the manager. And if you really go over the compensation plan, you can see that. I'm going to go through that in detail next, not this week. Nancy's is next week, but the week after that, I'll go through that in detail. But this is what I found, because I really studied it very carefully, and it seemed to me, and what I was hearing from other people, is you want to kind of maximize your commissions at some point. And so to be able to do that, there's a few little hurdles. It's like, getting into what's called binary qualified. That means basically you have two teams that are building on a right side and a left side. And again, I'll go over that because it's a little confusing at first, but by enrolling yourself as a gold rank, I think we have a few people have started as gold. I started as a gold. And then you can upgrade it. Let's say you came as a bronze or silver, you can upgrade later. And you'll be in that gold position, which is a better position to receive. As we can see this next example, if you're able to enroll or upgrade to the platinum or diamond level, you'll be able to earn the highest PIB, that's called product incentive bonus, from other platinum people who join, or diamond. And you can see that the platinum bonus is $300. That's maximum, and diamond is $500. So this really helps to kind of kickstart your business and also kind of create a plan for duplication. if you can get other people to see the value in it. Okay, so again, I'll go through that in the compensation plan, but this is just to kind of generally give you a generic idea. And then these are some successful sampling tips. So this is why I wanted to have not just patches for myself, but I wanted to have patches that I could sample, give out to other people, you know, my family, my friends, people that I knew. So giving a sample of X39 or X49 can open the door to a new customer, distributor, or dynamic business partner. The most effective way, if you do not have direct contact with someone, is to have them watch a 3-minute introductory video via the InTouch app or YouTube link before you send the samples. I think that's a good rule of thumb, is to kind of see if they're really interested. Because people really, if they just are not interested, it's kind of a waste if you just send something. But usually you'll get a response, yeah, sure, I'll try them out, and then you can send them to them. So when you follow up, then you want to offer them a 90-day risk-free trial, an X39 progress tracker. This is what I did. I actually wanted to kind of chart my progress month by month, up to 3 months, and I really learned a lot from doing that. You don't have to do that, but it's just something that you might want to at least offer to people. And then you follow up with them on their experience, because the more testimonies that are coming out and you're experiencing them with other people, it creates some really good synergy. And then some will, the experiences, this is just the way it is. Some feel the effects faster than others. But what we want to let them know is that X39, X49, based on the clinical studies, are working on the cellular level from day one. And I do believe that just about anyone is going to feel, if they stay consistent with it and they're doing the right things. Of course, you have to watch things in your diet. It's really good to drink a lot of water when you're using these patches. But from the experiences that I've had over the last couple of years, I have some really incredible people who have had incredible experiences with these patches, the X39, X49, of course, other ones as well. So for acute pain, if somebody's in really bad pain, you can also recommend that they try the LifeWave patch. That's, for me, that was kind of the gateway patch to the patches, that one and the X39, because I was able to patch people and then have them, really watch right before my eyes that their pain was relieved. Okay, so then we're going to jump to this videos to launch your business. You can write this down if you want, if you're interested, but I really recommend these 3 videos. There's this Darren Hardy who wrote this book, and it also has an audio, Making the Shift, Developing the Entrepreneur Mindset. And I've listened to that several times. It's really, really good. This is not a LifeWave person. This is just a person who has really developed some really good techniques if you want to launch a business like this, which is basically a word-of-mouth business. And then there's the Law of Attraction by a very well-known in this industry, direct selling industry, Bob Proctor. And you can find that on YouTube as well. And then this one for LifeWave customers or distributors, this is such a great video by Coach Richard Quick. This is really kind of when LifeWave got started, because Richard Quick, who's actually no longer with us, he passed away a few years ago, but he gained really worldwide acclaim because he was the coach for the Stanford girls swimming team, who went on to win many Olympics and many medals in the Olympics, and won many NCAA championships. So he gives a very inspiring motivational video that I hope, we're not going to play it today, but I really hope maybe before the next meeting that you can check that out. If out of these 3 videos, if one I just picked would be this one. It's so inspiring, and he was a great man and really was a great spokesman for this company. So that is what I prepared today. And so what I'd like to do is stop my share here and ask everybody to unmute themselves if they'd like to, and ask me any questions they may not have, that they may have. So here we go. And you know what I'll do? I'll actually pause the video right there.